So today we are talking about this Kenny Garrett line that I ripped off. We did another one from this same song, but this is called There Will Never Be Another Use, a real typical jazz standard. It's from a Woody Shaw record called Solid. Anyway, so what I have here is just this little device that Kenny's playing, and we'll talk about, just kind of analyze real quick what's going on here. So this is, by the way, this is transposed for alto, but it doesn't really matter. Just to analyze it really quick, we've got a flat 6 here, or flat 13. Let's call it flat 13. It's kind of cool. He's playing dominant 7 over here, which is really weird. So flat 7 over major chord, very different. D flat, which would be a flat 2 or a flat 9. And then he's got root, which is really important. We'll get back to that in a second. He's playing the root here. A flat back to flat 13. This would be an 11. This would be a flat 3 over a major chord. Check it out. You know, conventional, harmony or jazz harmony would say that this note really doesn't work because it's really not part of this chord at all. All right. Continuing on, he's back to flat 2 over here. So that sound is like. That's, pretty out there. Flat 3, that's a weird sound. That's a flat 3 over a major chord. 11, flat 3, and flat 2 again. Alright, but here's where it gets good because he resolves this beautifully. So this part is the tension, then the resolution is right here where he's playing right within this chord. He's going to flat 5 here. This is a passing tone, really 11, but passing tone, and then he's playing flat 3 and root. So he's playing really the majority of this entire chord right here. All right, so this is the release, or resolution. This is where this resolves anyway. So to say it a bunch of different ways, but saying the same thing. So what's going on here? Let me play it for you. So I'll play really quick, since this is transposed for alto, like I was saying. The concert chord is this, E flat major. So I'm playing this on piano, right? I'm playing this on saxophone. Just to be real clear what's going on. So we've got E flat major. And then the resolution. Alright, one more time. Maybe a little faster, a little bit better in context. Sorry. Alright, so hopefully you get an idea. This is the tension, this is the release. And what's he doing, I think, it's interesting that we're kind of analyzing the notes as they relate to this chord, which is, what the chord player is playing on the record, right? But what Kenny's doing is he's actually playing this scale. All right, so look at that for a second, What is it? Oh, I can't play saxophone with a pen in my hand. So we've got D flat. It's actually D flat major 7. All right, look at all of the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are 1. So if you look at the commonalities of these notes, check it out. He's starting actually with the 5th, which would be right in, right in smack in the middle of this chord. B flat, 6, D flat, that's the root. C is in this chord, it's the 7. So he's just outlining D flat major 7. Alright, but the root, or the 7 rather, of this chord is the same as the root of this chord. So that's why I circled that, just to say that it really works for both. Okay, and then we've got A flat, again, middle of the chord, for D flat major, F, chord tone, it's the 3rd, E flat, it's the 2, and then he's got D flat, there's the root, bam, it's in this chord, this is the 2, and this is the 3, so he's playing, root, 2nd, and 3rd, right up this chord. Okay, and then, and of course he's got back to the 2nd and back to the root. Okay, and then check it out. And then he's playing like chord tones right here. So he resolves it right there. So I guess the point of this whole video is just to say that that to create tension in your improvisation over a major chord, right? You can play the same major chord up a half step, and that will bring this, very interesting tension to your improvisation. I think the key to it is to try to resolve that, which is what he's doing here. But it bends your ear, and it really, I think it's a very interesting way to, take your improvisation. Maybe what you could do as an exercise would be to work on a jazz standard that has a bunch of major chords in it, and practice playing up the half step to create that tension, and then look at the following chord and seeing how you can, seeing if you can play the following chord right in, right in the area of, the chord tones. So, maybe you could write out a solo and try to work on that tension and release, by maybe using this little device. Anyway, I think you get the idea. So, thanks a lot, folks, for watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel, and send me a video response. I'd love to hear from you. All right? Next time. Goodbye.